KHSFootball.com here at the Four Quarters Online Media Day in Tallahassee. We got the Wakulla War Eagles in the house. Head coach Scott Klees right there in the almost middle. Almost middle. James Doan, number 14 linebacker. Then we got Andrew Brown, number 4. And what was his position again? Safety. And then Jordan Franks, number 81, wide receiver. Well, and y'all really had actually, a pretty good, good year last year. I know the one goal was to try to go back to the state championship, didn't get championship game, but it didn't happen. So, how do y'all try to go from there, pick up from back where y'all want to get to again?
Well, it's just hard work more than anything else. We ended up winning the district championship. Gabi was ranked number 1 at the time. We were ranked like 4th. We ended up beating them in the regular season for the district championship. They came back and beat us in the second round of the playoffs and ended up going ahead and winning the state championship. It's going to be I think our district is a 3-team district. You have Rickards, Gabi, and Wakulla. I think all 3 of them are very, very talented. But to answer your question, I think it's hard work, execution, and making sure we don't turn the ball over.
I mean, basically, even Swanee being now leaving the district, it doesn't make it any easier though, because it's now every game counts at this point. Really, you can't blow one to make the playoffs. You got to you can blow one, but it's going to be harder to make the playoffs if you do.
That's correct. It's a do or die situation in every district game. You have to play hard and you have to be focused and you have to be ready at that point.
And I know you got some interesting games scheduled this year. I know one stands out to me is that Gainesville's on the schedule this year. They played in the Class 6A, the state championship game. What made y'all decide to schedule a team like them on the schedule? Was it to keep the toughness together so that y'all will be ready for the playoffs?
Not really. We couldn't find any games, to be honest with you. And we have to travel a little bit more this year because there's hard scheduling games this year. So it was really tough on our schedule, but we ended up picking up Gainesville and Navarre, which Navarre lost to Lake City in the game, lost to Gainesville to go to the state championship. So those are the 2 teams we picked up, and we picked up some other schools. Florida High is very good. I think we probably got one of the toughest schedules, not the toughest schedule in this area.
I believe the team's going to be a little bit younger this year. Is that correct?
We are. Our senior class is about 13 or 14. The last 2 years they've been about 24, 25, but we have 13 good seniors that can play, that can absolutely play football. So they're going to be the leadership and take us as far as we go. We'll be on them. We got some young guys that are in some key positions. They're very talented young men. Just determines how much they grow up as a kid or as mature as a young man, how far we'll go.
And I'm going to bring this question into the thing. For you 3 guys, what's the one thing that y'all want to improve upon, from last season? I'll start with you, James, on that. What do you want to?
The biggest thing I want to improve on is more of a brotherhood and a family, that we all come together and can play as one and not have to worry about an argument bursting out in the game and just play together as a family.
How about you, Andrew?
I would just want to prove that even though some of the big names that everyone knows from Wakulla are gone, that we're not going to lay anyone down.
And you, Jordan?
I would say same as James, is just come as a family and not looking too far ahead this season, take one game at a time. Just for the state, but every game, so we'll get to state championship.
I know one player that ain't here. I don't think y'all brought with you was the quarterback, Felipe Franks. Is that
he's here?
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Yeah, he's getting in the other room.
Can you discuss a little bit more? I believe, are y'all brothers? Correct. So, okay, so can you talk a little bit more, because a lot of people are really starting to catch the name, and I believe they're really going to start seeing some stuff out of it.
Yeah, well, we're fortunate with with all our guys, but we got 2 brothers, Jordan, which is his main target, Felipe's main target, who he throws to, which has several Division I offers, which we're really extremely proud of. And then we got his younger brother. So when Felipe's having a rough time or he's not quite seeing eye to eye with me, I'll just stick Jordan on him, and Jordan can get him straight pretty quick. Casey Jordan.
Hey, there you go, brother. So, there you go, the brotherhood here. There you go.
Right.
That's the way to do it. And I know, and I've been asking everybody this, for a final question, what is the one game that y'all are really looking forward to? And I'm going to start with Jordan on this side this time. What's the one game you're looking forward to this season?
It's either Guy Rickers, just because they're both good teams, and it's our district, so we have the toughest district, I think, so that'll lead to the state championship. So either one of them. Probably Gabi because we lost to him last year.
What about you, Andrew?
I would say the same thing as Jordan is Gabi.
James?
Mine would be Gabi.
Hey, I can understand that one right there. You know, it's basically what you call it, bitter rivalry. You know, you want to go back and you just like it's a back and forth rivalry. Is what you call it, right?
Yes, it is.
And coach, for you, what is that? Are you the week kind of guy? You know, just try to.
I look at every game is important. There's no doubt, and I want to win every game. But at the same time, your district games are your most important games. Those are the games you want to be healthy in. Those games, and we got two schools, in Rickards and Gabi, and both of them are equally as important, and both of them can beat you if you're not at your best at any time. So those are the two games I look to, and then of course the playoff games if we're fortunate enough to get there.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much, and best luck this season.
Appreciate it.